guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Linda Barr, your Denver North Realtor, and I am so excited to be showcasing one of our local businesses right here in Brighton, Colorado. And I'm sitting here with Linda Campagna, and she is head of the Rising Sun Counseling Center. So I'm really excited to sit down and talk with you today and just kind of go through your story and what your business offers.
Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Hi, welcome to Rising Sun Counseling Center. This is my office.
I guess my first question I'm sure people want to know is, why did you choose therapy? Like, what made you jump into that? Kind of maybe your backstory on the business, and then why you chose here in Brighton.
Yeah. So my backstory is this is something that I've always wanted to do. I wasn't able to go to college right out of high school. I was one of those troubled teens that we have just all over the place anymore. Got married young and started having kids, could never go to school. I, later on in life, had the time and the ability to go to college, went to college, and kind of lived out my dream. This is my passion. Between here and then, I was a police officer, I was a flight attendant, I worked for my union with grievances as chairperson, so all roads kind of led me to here, and I finally ended up where I wanted to be. What made me choose this area is I live east of here. I just love this area. Every time I would drive by this area, I'd be like, I want to be there, I want to be there. And so I finally made it here. Turned into a group practice. I was a solo therapist working on my own for a long time. Met somebody, a therapist, that was not working in the best place, and I kept saying to myself, I'm gonna take her and open up a group practice. So that's what I did. Started with one, and I now have like 13, 14 therapists working for me.
And they're all right here.
They're all right here, yep.
In the building that we're going to show you guys.
This is Danielle, our receptionist. She helps everybody with everything. You would be lost without her.
So how long have you been here?
In this area, I started in a Westminster office when I went solo, and I've been in this location for 3 years now.
Nice. Okay. And you've just grown and just found therapists and grown since then.
Yeah, I don't hire until everybody's base load is filled. And so I never have a therapist that isn't working. They're all working. There's just a need right now.
Okay. Where do you get most of your clients from?
We advertise in Psychology Today. A good portion of our clients come from there. I have been networking for 7 years to reach out to people for referrals. I would say 75% of our clients are referral based.
Oh, wow.
And even like the current clients are referring clients to us. We have doctors that are referring clients to us. We have lawyers that are referring clients to us. So, yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, I think right there, that's just a testament. If you have clients who are obviously bringing other people in, and you're doing just an amazing job. As you guys will see, like I know you've put a lot of thought into how the building needed to be, from the decor to the ambiance, to make sure that your clients are in a safe space and they feel calm and very inviting.
Comfortable, welcomed, right? Very home. I wanted it to feel like home so that sharing your story was easy. A puzzle table so that if you're waiting for somebody or waiting for your appointment, there's something to do to occupy your time.
So kind of jumping into your therapists and bringing them in, I know you said that their needs and wants were something that was really important to you. So you're not just hiring and not paying attention or anything like that.
No, you know, I think that I built a team, a very eclectic team. Everybody has a niche that they follow, number one, and we're all just unique in our own way. I think that people become therapists because of their journey anyway, and so when I'm hiring somebody, when I do the hiring process, I hear somebody's journey. Like they sit down with me, they're authentic. I try to make them as comfortable as possible to be authentic. I like a well-rounded, there isn't any problem that somebody might not have that I don't have a therapist that has either dealt with it or has experience with it or extremely knowledgeable in it.
Okay. Because I know you've heard you talk about there's just so many different needs of not only your staff, but like of clients. So having that well-versed, like the niches you're talking about, it seems like that's very important to you because you just don't know who's going to reach out for help.
Correct. Yes, it is very important to me. Yeah. So we'll just go ahead and head to my office. I'm going to see the art therapist's room because it's kind of fascinating. Dorota is the art therapist, and she is an artist before she became a therapist. So if you look around her room, you'll see a lot of her art projects, and she incorporates art into her therapy. In each one of the therapist's office, there is also a fireplace, just to welcome and feel comfortable, that homey feeling when you're walking into a therapist's office.
So you have brought up that you have gotten some kind of an award. So why don't you kind of elaborate a little bit on that?
Yeah, so we as a practice, like it's not me, it's the practice. We have won the 2022 Commerce City Psychotherapist of the Year Award. I am honored, I'm blessed, and I'm blessed with the people that voted me in, but I'm blessed by the group of therapists that have worked so hard to earn this award.
And that's something that you have to be nominated for, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, are you surprised, or do you know who nominated you?
I was shocked. No, I didn't know. It came via email, and yeah. My first thought was, is this spam?
Hold on.
You know, but no, it was the real deal. Yeah, I'm proud of all of us.
And then they send you a plaque. Did you have like a little ceremony?
Oh, well, yeah. If they nominate you, you get the official nomination, and then you can purchase the plaque.
Oh, okay.
Nothing is free.
Yeah. Got it. Yeah, true. But the title is yours.
The title is mine.
The title is yours.
Yes.
A Rising Sun.
Yeah.
But yes. If somebody were to go on your website or anything in that manner, what are all the services, products, and things that your business has?
So if somebody was to go on our website, they would get a list of the type of therapies like trauma, depression, grief, loss, all the kiddo-related stuff. I mean, everything is on the website. There's a picture of every one of my therapists also on the website, so you could read their bio and handpick who you want to see. If it's not a good match, I reach back out to you and say, hey, I know you picked so-and-so, but this might be a better match for you.
Okay, so they actually have the ability to pick who they want to go see.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of my therapists are full right now, so sometimes there isn't a great amount of choices, but there is choice, yes.
Do your therapists take on only a certain amount of clientele at once?
I require my full-time therapist to see 25 clients a week. Half my therapists see closer to 30-ish clients a week. I touch base with my therapist, make sure they're not burning out. To me, that feels like a lot. I see sometimes 30 clients a week and run the business, so I know what that feels like.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you're still actively
Very, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So not only are you running the business, helping out your therapist, but you as well are still seeing clients.
Absolutely. I feel that I can't ask my therapist to do something I'm not willing to do.
That's a good point. Yeah. And I bet that just gives more morale to them, because they're like, if they're getting worn out or burnt out, they're like, okay, well, if Linda, that's just pushing them, I think, giving them fuel to push on. And
Yeah. Well, and also I'm available to them.
Yeah.
Right? So
if they have questions or anything, it's not go check a website or
No.
read a book.
no. Yeah.
Call you.
Yeah.
And you're open 7 days a week, I think?
We are open 7 days a week. Adam, the play therapist, works on Sundays. Myself and Carrie and Carol work on Saturday, and the rest of us are here Monday through Friday.
You were talking about the different types of therapy there are. So for these, or therapists, is there special schooling or initial things that each one has? Is it different degrees? Is it different specialties that you're looking for, or the credentials that they need to have to be able to provide that in
Sure.
the area?
There's different types of therapist licensure. So every one of the therapists have to have no less than a master's degree. We all have master's degrees. There's a licensed marriage and family therapist. That's kind of what I am. Not kind of, it is what I am. There's licensed practicing counselors, or LPCs. There's licensed social workers that I have working for us as well. And we all, like, again, the specialties come, so after your master's degree, for like Adam, who's the play therapist, so he got his master's degree and then went on to get special training in play therapy. Or Dorota, who's the art therapist, went on and got special training in art therapy after her master program. This is the second office. Another fireplace, another fish tank. There's also a registered dietitian in here. Her room's kind of fun because she has food on the wall. We work with a lot of eating disorders, so it was important to have a registered dietitian here as well. This is the play therapist office, and this is the room of fun, I think. I don't know how else to describe it. In here, he has everything available to kiddos to either play out trauma or just work through everyday life stuff. I have an intern who's going to be a full-fledged therapist here in a couple months, who has a little dog, Chi-Chi, who also went to training to be a play therapist. And at the end of this month, he's going to another training for Chi-Chi to be a play therapist, a dog play therapist.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Okay. So it's like it's like the service dogs then.
Kind of.
But he's got his own schooling and things he needs to do. That is so crazy.
Yeah.
So is that strictly, I mean, I guess it's not strictly for kids, but it's just whoever needs that type of...
So Monty's background was he had a master's degree in education and taught in other countries, and so he does specialize with kiddos. Kiddos love him, and then Chi-Chi, his dog, if the kiddo doesn't feel like opening up, he has the kiddo sit on the floor, the dog crawls into the kiddo's lap, and the kids just open up.
Wow. That's crazy. I've never heard that, so that's really neat.
It's fun.
I've done a little bit of work, like volunteering with vets and horses. So I feel like that's kind of the same.
Yeah,
Well,
very much.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you just see like their demeanor gets a little more calmer. And,
A little more receptive to opening up.
Yeah. So that is awesome. So you're gonna have that soon.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because he's an intern, he is seeing clients now as an intern.
Yeah.
But come July, when he graduates, he'll be a full-fledged therapist.
Do you have a picture of Chi-Chi on your website with him?
I just asked him to get a picture of Chi-Chi. We will have a picture.
Nice.
I think his picture might be holding Chi-Chi, but we're gonna do a bio on just Chi-Chi.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So I guess another question would be how, I mean, you kind of touched base on you've been networking, so like how does the community know that you're here? Obviously we're doing this video for you guys, so you are, people who are moving in this area, they know you're going to be available, and you do a lot of networking. Is there any other things that you're doing to get the...
We advertise in the Reunion magazine as well.
Oh, nice. So as opposed to obviously getting out there for clients to come in, are you still looking to hire therapists? Or are you, if you are like, obviously this is a great way to reach out to them, but is that something you're still needing?
Absolutely. We can hire one more therapist right now. Even with Monty graduating in July, he'll have a full-time position, but we still are short one therapist.
And is it like a certain niche, or does it?
No, I mean, I'm really open. It's more somebody's background that I'm interested in. There's enough clients to fit whatever we have going on here. We have diversity, we have eating disorder therapists. We have a little bit of everything. Whoever is coming in would just be a fit, like a puzzle piece.
Like a puzzle piece.
Yeah.
Oh, and speaking of puzzles.
Yes.
So as we were walking through, we noticed there was a few puzzle areas that you had, and you have it in your other building and you have it here. So do you want to give a little story on that?
Yeah, sure. I mean, just one night in the middle of the night, I woke up and went, oh my gosh, I need a puzzle table. It sounds silly, but we have a lot of kiddos that come in, and so parents are here waiting, and they can sit and work on the puzzle if they want to. We also have people that literally come in 20 minutes before their appointment time just to work on a puzzle.
Oh my gosh. And I feel like that just helps their mind kind of
focus, relax. Yeah.
I feel like that kind of plays in, because I know I had mentioned like you put a lot of thought into the ambiance and creating that space and welcoming environment. So do you want to like kind of shed light on some of these fireplaces?
Yeah, so every office has a fireplace. Again, just to promote that feeling of comfort. It's hard enough to reach out to a therapist, right? And to share your story, like the thought of sharing your story. But if you come in and you sit down, the fireplace is going, there's just automatic sinking into your chair and that willingness to open up. Some people even start crying before they start sharing their story.
It's just the atmosphere and creating that. Everything is going to be linked in the description box below. But what is the best way to reach out? Is it the same if you're going to hire, like if somebody's looking for a job, or is it the same as if you're a client?
Yeah, pretty much. I just want it as easy as possible for either or to reach out. We're in the process of revamping our web page, but there is a link on the web page that Danielle, it goes right to Danielle, and Danielle filters it to me usually, and then I filter it to wherever. On the web page, there's also a phone number to call. They could also go into my personal profile, and there's a phone number there where they could text message me. They need to, yeah.
Nice. Okay, so if they're a little shy or if they don't want to call, they can send a text or an email. If they have gone on the website and they're just not sure who they should see, then that's when you kind of guide them and that. So that way you guys can reach out and join an amazing atmosphere and good place to work. Or if you're looking for an amazing therapist, it sounds like there's a lot that's going to be here. So awesome. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with me today
Linda.
and just, letting the community know that you're here and what you guys offer. I do a lot of stats and I do a lot of real estate and tours and everything, which is great, but people don't really know, unless they're from here, what is around here. And I mean, we've been here and I didn't even know you were right here. And I don't live too far from you. So it's really nice to see that there's these things that are available for people that's right here.
Yeah.
And local and
yeah, thank you.
so.
Thank you. Yeah.
Awesome.